What's going on YouTube? It's X-Man 1991. I am back with another video. I hope you guys had an incredible weekend. I meant to come on here and do this last night, but I was too damn sleepy. So I might as well get to it right now. 4 games to do a recap on. But first, the Astros lost to the Cardinals yesterday in spring training 7-1. The Astros, last time they beat the Cardinals 6-0. Now this time the Cardinals got back at the Astros. Today, the Astros spring training game is taking on the New York Mets. First game we're going to do a recap on is a rematch between the Atlanta Hawks and the Miami Heat. All right. The Heat gave up 43 points in the first quarter while scoring 30. But they made a comeback, outscoring the Hawks in the second quarter, 33-25. The Hawks lead 67-63 at halftime. The Heat dominated the second half, outscoring the Hawks by a point in the third quarter, 29-28. The Hawks lead 95-92 after the third quarter. The Heat outscored the Hawks by 4 in the fourth quarter, 38-32. Or 6, excuse me. Final score: Miami Heat 130, Atlanta Hawks 128. The Heat wins their 35th game this season, 35-31, as the Hawks fall 32-33. And the Heat has swept the Hawks. They are now on a 2-game winning streak. The Heat have back-to-back games tomorrow and Friday, taking on the LeBron-less Cavaliers. Saturday, they go against the Magic. Next Saturday, they go against the Bulls. Next game, the Indiana Pacers versus the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls outscored the Pacers by 5 in the first quarter, 35-30. But they lost by 12 in the second quarter, 37-25. The Pacers lead 67-60 at halftime. Bulls made a comeback in the third quarter by a point, 29-28. Matter of fact, they dominated the second half. They outscored the Pacers by a point in the third quarter, 29-28. Pacers leads 95-89 after the third quarter. Bulls outscored the Pacers in the third quarter by 33-30. But it was not enough, as they would fall to the Pacers by 125-122. Pacers are now 29-36. Matter of fact, both teams are now 29-36. The Bulls goes up against the Denver Chicken Nuggets tomorrow, and then Saturday they go against my Rockets. They'll take on the Lakers. Next Wednesday is my godmother and Mike Henry's birthday. They'll take on the Kings. Next Saturday, they'll take on the Heat. 26th and the 29th, they'll go against the Lakers. And that's it. Next, the Warriors versus the Lakers. Lakers led by 15 in the first quarter, 33-18. But they lost by 14 in the second quarter, 36-22. Lakers lead 55-54 at halftime. Lakers outscored the Warriors by 5 in the third quarter, 23-18. The Lakers lead 78-75 after the third quarter. Lakers led by deuce in the fourth quarter, 35-33. Final score: Los Angeles Lakers 113, Golden State Warriors 105. Lakers are now 31-34 as the Heat fall, or Warriors fall 34-31. Tonight, the Lakers takes on the Grizzlies. Next Wednesday, they go against my Rockets. March 26th and 29th, they'll take on the Bulls. April 2nd, they'll go against my Rockets. My sister's birthday, April 5th, they go against the Clippers. One more game. Yes, sir. You're wondering why am I wearing this hat again? This is a rematch between the San Antonio Spurs and the Houston Rockets. Rockets led by 14 in the first quarter, 38-24. But they lost by 4 in the second quarter, 35-34. Rockets lead 73-64 at halftime. Rockets dominated the second half, leading by 9 in the third quarter, 35-24. Rockets lead 107-88 after the third quarter. Rockets led by 9 again in the fourth quarter, 34-23. Final score: Houston Rockets 142, San Antonio Spurs 110. The Rockets wins their 15th game of the season, 15-49, as the Spurs fall 16-49. And since the Rockets won, I'll watch their game tonight as they take on the Brooklyn Nets. But if they lose, I won't watch them again until Saturday when they face the Bulls. And for that, you already know what I got to do. Yeah, buddy. Congratulations to my Rockets. They won back-to-back games for the first time this season, sweeping the Spurs. That's the good news. But the bad news is both teams have been eliminated from going to the playoffs. Steven Silas still needs to get the hell out of here. He's the reason why the Rockets keep losing. And now they want to try to make a comeback as this season is about to come to an end. It's too little too late for the Rockets to make a comeback because they've lost, 49 games this season? And I thought it was going to lose their 50th if they didn't beat the Spurs this weekend. If they lose to the Nets, then they will lose their 50th game this season. But I will watch them tonight to see how they do. Congrats to the Rockets for sweeping the Spurs and the Heat for sweeping the Hawks. Congratulations to the Lakers for beating the Warriors without the presence of LeBron James. Steph Curry returned from a leg injury. Last night's Hawks versus Heat game, Jimmy Butler was the player of the game with 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. Clint Capella needed 9 more assists to go with a triple-double. 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 assist. Tyrese Halliburton was the player of the game of the Pacers Bulls game. 29 points, 3 rebounds, and 11 assists. He needed 7 more rebounds to go with a triple-double. Anthony Davis was the player of the game of the Warriors-Lakers game. 39 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Jared Vanderbilt needed 6 more assists to go with a triple-double. 10 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. And who was the player of the game of the Rockets? I'm guessing it's Jalen Green. Or Tari. Yep, I was right. Jalen Green was the player of the game. 31 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kevin Porter Jr. needed 6 more rebounds to go with a triple-double. 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 13 assists. Alperen Sengun needed 7 more assists to go with a triple-double. 15 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 assists. Congrats to the Rockets for sweeping the Spurs. Congrats to the Heat for sweeping the Hawks. Congrats to the Lakers for beating the Warriors, even though the Warriors did a good job. I give props to both teams. Tough loss for the Bulls as they're now on a 2-game losing streak. Just keep your heads up, Bulls. Get your shit together and get yourselves ready for tomorrow night against the Nuggets. I'll be back after I do my walk-in to review these schedules. The September 13, 2003 to September 4, 2004 schedule of Kids WB. Shout out to soon-to-be birthday boy Mike Henry and Jaime and Katie Filer, as well as Eminem's daughter Haley Jade and her best friend Brittany. A link to their YouTube pages will be in the description down below. Go Miami Heat. Go Los Angeles Lakers. Go Chicago Bulls. And as always, go Houston Rockets. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. No more talk.